Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to continue our journey in NBA 2K21 My Career. So our opponent for today is Phoenix Suns. Let's go. It's a home game. Let's see. Ano talaga ano kung pwede sila bibigyan yung software.
Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV. It's our 7th season finale, and that means it's time to celebrate you, the 2K community.
Okay. Even though it's late.
That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So the net starting five. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the one spot. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges. Here with a different look. Sharch has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Chris Paul. Nets passing it around. Junior, a miss that time, would have put him up. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Booker kicks to Kaminsky. Rebounded by the Nets. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Booker outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Pulls it from the elbow. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
Kaminsky finds Galloway. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Kaminsky. On defense, the Nets. Booker outside. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Galloway hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Sharks. And now the Suns, a fast break. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one's on target from the wing. Booker's got 9 points.
just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Passes it to Junior. To the paint. Sharge grabs the board. The Suns leading. There's Galloway. Pass to Craig. He feeds it to Sharge. Over Junior. The shot by Sharge, no good. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And it's Junior missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Galloway, no good. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
To the middle, they need this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. There's Galloway. 5 points in the game. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Booker finds Sharge. Back to Booker. And here is Kaminsky. No points in the game yet for him. Sharge. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Sharge, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, the toughness Sharge possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns leading by 4. Now the pass to Galloway. Dinwiddie against Booker. Sharge outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's Galloway. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And it's good. 2 points. Junior's got his second basket of the night.
Some players don't like to attack the interior. Not the case with Junior. He'll attack anywhere he sees an opening.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Tipped away. And here are the Suns now. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Cobb. Junior's out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. The Nets making... So for the Suns, Torrey Craig comes in for Kaminsky, and it's Bridges in for Johnson. Brown is checked in for the Nets. Junior comes in for Cobb. Now Booker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker looking around. Here's Sharch. Makes it off the glass. Sharch has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Jordan the pass to Junior. Jordan trying to free himself up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 12. Here's Junior, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in.
Well, you cannot ignore your guy if Junior's around, because he'll find it.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bridges for 3. They get it back, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
Nets trail by 12. Dinwiddie outside. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Shoots from the elbow.
Nice.
And KD the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. And it's 9 points for KD.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Booker outside. Floats it up for Sharp. And slam dunk by Sharp.
Nice extension that time by Dario Saric throwing down that alley-oop.
Junior the pass to Jordan. Now the feed to Junior. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The Nets have made two and missed two at the line tonight.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Booker against Dinwiddie. Left side, Saric. And Jordan sends it back. It's stolen by Sharp. The dish to Bridges. Booker outside. It's good from long range. Booker's got 16.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's blocked. And the foul called on Junior. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Galloway hits both of them. 15 seconds left in the first half. Dinwiddie dishes to Junior. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A lot of heart displayed that time by Junior on that play. Commits to his shot and then wins the and one.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Booker with it. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially unforced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Making some changes. Saric has checked in for 8. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Chris Paul. Then for the Nets, Cobb's checked in for Harris. Junior comes in for James Harden. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Devin Booker out there with Bridges. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Johnson. And it's Saric in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 12 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Boy, Junior's been shredding those Nets. This dude is on a tear.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Tips it up. Saric on the follow. 11 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Dinwiddie passes to Junior, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Here's Junior. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 10. Now, here's Bridges.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And Junior throws it down.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Booker against Dinwiddie. Goes up at the stripe. Offensive rebound. Saric. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Saric is a high-energy guy and does a nice job positioning to get that offensive rebound.
Here's Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That one misses.
Well, I tell you, look at Junior, and it's all about doing what's best for the team with him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Phoenix with the ball. Kaminsky dishes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 4. Feeds it to Saric. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Saric has got 6 points in the quarter.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Durant. He's out there with Cobb. Griffin is out there with Junior. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Junior.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's Booker. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Booker the pass to Saric. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here is Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. Drains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Johnson. Saric outside. Back to Johnson. Saric outside. Kicks to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Passes it to Junior. Johnson over to help. That's it. And the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Junior.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Booker against Dinwiddie. Pass to Junior. He dishes it to Griffin. Over Bridges. Here's Cobb. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And there's the pass to Booker. Out to the wing. Now Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Junior doing an outstanding job there, being aggressive and attacking the defense. He's hunting for that contact to get himself to the foul line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Jay Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. And Paul's subbed in for Johnson. Paul and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Confident and precise is exactly how Paul owns the mid-range area.
Irving dishes to Junior. Back to Irving. That one drops for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. James Harden, he's checked.
Ay, sinab ako. Bastos. Huli me.
He's checked in for Phoenix. Torrey Craig comes in for Devin Booker. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Junior's checked in. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
And, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I'd say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. Or the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Ball against Irving, and it's sent back by Irving. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
And love how Junior makes himself available for his team, right where they need him for the big finish.
Nice.
Suns have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Paul. Count that one. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. Booker, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And both free throws good for Junior. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Ball outside. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Griffin. It counts, and the foul. That one on Ayton.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
The Suns trailing. Booker outside. He kicks to Bridges. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ayton with it, picked up by Harris. Passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. But they get it back. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
The feed to Junior. That shot misses. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And stolen by Booker. For 3, Bridges, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Irving passes to Junior. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. Knocked away. And stolen by Ayton. So here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. A nice shot by Booker.
Great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 8. It's Durant on the wing. To the left wing. Griffin passes to Junior. They double him with Booker. Outside for Griffin to end the run. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Irving passes to Griffin. Here's Junior. That one goes. Count it. Junior's got 34 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Booker. On the rebound goes to Griffin. Nets trail by 8. Down low, Durant. And finished off by KD.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. To the inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game. KD dishes to Junior. Right side Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Booker outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Net shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. In the corner, it's Harris. Off target from outside. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
They double him with Booker. Outside for Durant. Griffin trying to get open. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Booker. Booker draws the double. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You're best not putting Paul on the line. You know, this guy has been 90% from the strike throughout his career, so you know the sample size is quite large.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Booker. Charity stripe shot, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Booker's got 34 points.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And it's Irving missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here is Irving. This is to Junior. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, big news. Important tomorrow with everyone's favorite brand of Swiss quality innovation and accomplishment. That's right. It's time to talk about the deal with TISA. As official timekeeper of the NBA, I think it's a perfect fit. Make sure you're not late. So what you're thinking how this is. So what do you want to do for a performance-based sentence? So 30-point game. Okay. It's 30-point game. And by progression, score. That's not, free throw taasin natin dahil mahilig tayo driving layup. Tignan natin driving top. Then badges, making badge. Transition. Okay, confirm. With that, guys. I'll end my video. Let's see again next time.